In this episode, we're talking about why personal branding is essential to career success. Most people think that personal branding is about standing out, looking polished, or having a strong online presence. But that's not what actually changes your career. You can look great on paper and still be completely replaceable. In this video, I'm going to show you what personal branding really is and why it's one of the most important things you can do for your career. So let's dive right in. When people talk about personal branding, they're not necessarily wrong. They say it helps you communicate your value, to differentiate yourself, to build trust, and all of that is true. But they usually miss the most important point because they treat personal branding like building a resume, something that helps you get chosen, but real personal branding goes beyond that. It's not about looking good, it's about owning your category. What I mean by this is simple. You're not just known by your name, you're known by your topic. When people search for answers, your name shows up, your content shows up, you become the person associated with that subject. So that's real personal branding. It's not about how many people follow you, it's about how many people see you as the authority on your subject. So this will change everything for you if you can understand it. Now you're not trying to stand out in a crowded market, you've created your own lane. Now let me show you a few examples. All right, take a look here. If we go to YouTube and we type in construction management, ranking at the top is Jason Schroeder. That's what we want. He wants to rank for construction management. Or if we type in self-government, that is totally Nicolene Peck, and she's ranking here at the top. And another one for Nicolene, disciplined teenager. She's a parenting expert and she's ranking right here at the top. Or take a look at Jay Townsend. When you type in become politician, you see he completely dominates the screen. This one looks like it's cropped or photoshopped. This is not. This is a real search result. You can go try it yourself. This is why personal branding is essential, because it gives you leverage. When you're positioned correctly, you're no longer chasing opportunities. Opportunities are chasing you. You have more control over your career, your role, your compensation, what types of clients or companies you work with, because you've secured your value, you've made it visible, and more importantly, you've made it undeniable. You're not just another option, you're the person that people think of first. This is where I see a lot of confusion. People think that personal branding is about social media. It's about followers or engagement or being an influencer. That's not the game. Influencers make their money through advertising, so for them it is about views, but it doesn't really matter what they stand out for. They just need attention. They can be funny, they can be entertaining, they can be interesting, but that's a completely different model. If you have real expertise, you're not trying to entertain everyone, you're trying to reach the right people. You don't need millions of views, you don't need something to go viral, you need to be found by the people who actually need your help. And that's why personal branding is most powerful in search, when someone is actively looking for a solution. So they go to Google or YouTube or ChatGPT and they find you. That's where authority is built, that's where trust is built, and that's what actually drives real opportunities. Now you're not just hoping for attention, you're building a business. You're building a powerful position in your career. Now, not everyone needs to be positioned as a thought leader. If you're fine being invisible, clocking in and clocking out, and not thinking about work after hours, that's totally fine. But if you want more, if you want to build something meaningful, if you want control over your future, if you want to create a legacy, then personal branding becomes essential. This is especially powerful for people in educational roles. If you do coaching, consulting, training, if you've created content, if you've written a book, or even hosted a podcast, then you're already sitting on the foundation for this. You already have the knowledge, you already have the experience. Now it's about positioning yourself the right way. When you do, it can become the fastest way to position yourself as the go-to authority in your space. If you want to understand the full potential of this and how it can actually impact your business or your career, then I invite you to watch this next video, What are the benefits of personal branding? This will show you what's really possible when you do it the right way. Go watch that now.